What is good? What is good, everybody? Happy fucking Friday, guys. I hope you guys are crushing your fucking week like we are. I know my brother Jordan's definitely crushing his fucking week. Just popped the biggest assignment fee of his fucking life yesterday. So let's get it for that. Congrats, my brother. So
Thank you,
far for the
thank you.
challenge, guys, we have 87K on my side assigned, 75K on Jordan's side assigned now. He popped a 75K assignment fee on a commercial package deal yesterday. So what is that total? 162. 162,000 assigned total for the challenge. We're not there yet. We're not close, but we're fucking getting there. We're
But dude,
definitely
that's in literally what, 43 days? Basically
43 days.
44 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you can do roughly about $150,000 every 40 days, I think you're running an okay business. Now, granted, it's not always going to be $75,000 assignment pops, but if you work the business, it'll come to you.
They will come. They will absolutely come. They're clearly here because he's doing it. So
we're doing it. It's inevitable, man.
What's the other deal that you locked up? You sent two actually yesterday. We're celebrating one. What's the other one that you locked up under contract though?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. I might have to check.
Was that the Austin guy? Because you said it was the dude that was scared of the contract and you reworked it.
Yeah.
Or not Austin. I don't think he's in Austin. Maybe he was somewhere in Texas.
Oh, he was in Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's right. A duplex, I believe. So yeah, a little duplex out there in Arkansas.
Hey man, that's where my first deal was at, Little Rock, Arkansas. That's what started this whole thing.
I actually really love the Little Rock market. I've done a lot of deals out there.
It's like a mini. I feel like it's like a mini Detroit. It's got some really tough areas in it, but it's really not that big of a place.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Duplex in Jonesboro, bringing in $1,700 a month in rent, and we're locked in at 155, I believe. And 155 is higher than I wanted to be, but I think we should be able to get a nice little 10K pop on it. Mainly because of the current rental income that it's bringing in.
All righty, let's see what we got today in our wheelhouse here. Let's see if we got any alley-oopersons.
And brother Luke, yeah. Dude, how is this shit declining? Fuck.
What happened? Oh.
The embassy declined it again. I don't know why this shit is not going through on the card. I did my debit card, my credit card, my business debit card, and Cielo's credit card. And we're not that broke, I promise you. I hope not, at least. Fuck.
Did you even follow up with the blind guy from yesterday?
Me?
No, I'm gonna call him this morning.
Okay. He met the blind wholesaler yesterday, and not joking. The dude was on it, bro. The dude's like, "We get the properties for 30 and sell them." I mean, the guy was on it. Then he started talking to him about space aliens in Utah, so he got interested.
Yeah, the skinwalkers, bro.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. Okay, I got I think I got that chopped up. I'm gonna have to chop up and send you some clips of that because that dude was cracking me up. He's talking to Jordan about skinwalkers and how his back is bad and he's blind, and Jordan's just like, yeah. Well, that sucks. About the property. Oh yeah. Been going yesterday. He's about that property.
No, we talked to him a little bit about the skinwalkers.
He said my. Oh man, let me go to Opus. I think I put that thing straight into the Opus clip. Let me go check it and see.
That's crazy.
How does he see a good deal? Is crazy.
How does he see it? See, I'm not going there. Y'all are going. Y'all are trying to go crazy on the guy. I'm not doing all that. He was actually a genuinely.
How does he see a good deal?
Oh my God! Y'all are trying to do too much. Let me start now recording. Matter of fact, this screen.
There we go. Where is this dude's crib at? I'll sell for 600K.
All right,
Sounds
we
like a
already saw
terrible
that
deal.
one, so we got to upload yesterday's stream. Yeah, you're good to go, man. I'm recording. You're recording.
No, you don't want to use it.
Oh yeah, there he is. All right, I'm about to throw this in the Opus and get us some clips from your Skinwalker Ranch, buddy.
Let's go. You'll be surprised to see I was actually engaging with the man about the Skinwalkers.
Yeah, you were.
For real though, my daughter was obsessed with Skinwalkers for a small time.
What is Skinwalkers? Do I ask?
They're like they're like shapeshifters.
Nothing like
I don't know.
torches.
I don't know if they're aliens or if they're like demons, but yeah, they're like shapeshifters and they infiltrate societies, overthrow governments. You know, walking in the skin. Walking in a skin.
But I gotta get this call out. This fucking number ain't going through. I'll see you around.
Yeah,
Did you guys realize all of Go High Level and every Google product fucking shat the bed yesterday?
Yeah, that was
is that kind of crazy?
Like, I get off the live, and then like an hour later, my whole team's like, "Yo, what is going on? The fucking thing is not working right now." It's like,
Zing.
is this Sonia?
Can I help you?
Yes, this is Joey. I believe Mary was texting you about your property in Riverdale. You told us to give you a call.
Yeah, I spoke to somebody about property right there.
Okay, I think we actually had gone over this about a month ago. I had offered you 80 grand, and I don't think you were interested at that number, correct?
No.
Okay, so nothing has changed since then. You're still not looking to get this done at that number.
No, I have offers on it. I just have to pick through to see what I'm taking.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, if anything changes, just keep me posted.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, Sonia. Take care.
You too.
I saw the lead and I was like, yeah, no, I remember you, and you were nowhere. She was laughing at my offer.
Those are the best.
You gotta love it. Vacant lot, tax to pay tax off. That's not in. No, this does not know this side has access to blah blah blah.
Juan Herrera. All right, we're gonna give Mr. Juan a call. I'm way under where he wants to be on all three of the properties. Let's see. I need to be at 15 for the one he's asking 30 for. I need to be at 105 for the one he's asking 155 for. I need to be at 30 for the one he's asking 60 for. Let's see how he feels about that.
Hello?
Hey, is this Juan?
Who's calling?
Hey, Juan, this is Jordan. We spoke yesterday briefly about a couple of properties. How's it going this morning?
Okay, who is this? Your voice broke up.
This is Jordan. We spoke yesterday about
Jordan, yeah.
about a couple of the properties.
Yeah.
I apologize. I wasn't able to get back to you later yesterday. I was wrapped up with family things, but I wanted to give you a call this morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to get you a call this morning and just discuss these properties and see if we can maybe make something work. Do you have a couple of minutes?
Yeah, this is what I do for a living, remember?
Yes, sir. Awesome.
If
I
we
love
have
it.
to talk 3 hours or 8 hours, we're going to talk for 3 or 8 hours, because this is what I do for a living.
All right. I like that energy, Juan. I love it. Let's go.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. My passion is food. I'm the master chef and meat griller in the entire universe.
Interesting. You said you're the best meat griller in the entire universe?
In the entire, yeah.
Holy. Yeah.
That's self-proclaimed.
Let me go ahead and just mute my mic because y'all are gonna be ignorant.
Nelson feels the energy today.
My mom grew up on a ranch in Mexico. That's where she was born, so she was an excellent cook, outdoor cooker. So as I grew up, and then I was 5 o'clock. And when I was 5 years old, I started helping her like an assistant, and I stayed in there till I got older and older. And my mom was an excellent cook, so I learned her secrets. And then there's a lady you might know, but she's dead, Julia Childs, French cuisine, grandmaster chef. And I learned from her, and so I learned how to do like meats and on the outside grilling, dig holes in the ground and cook, the ground. And
What's
all
his
different
favorite
types of
type of
ways.
meat to
I can
grill?
even get volcanic rock and put it in a circle, and then put like the wood around it in a circle so that the meat don't burn. So then you put the animal in the middle, and it just heats up, and the volcanic rock gives heat. She didn't do that, but I learned that on my own. But
Okay.
anyways, I grill food. Yeah, I used to make baby back pork loin ribs, and you just pick it up, and the bone,
This falls right
I
off,
mean,
huh?
everything would literally fall up. Yeah, and the bone was flexible. It wasn't hard, so you could chew the bone and take the juice out of it, throw it away. But anyways, I did stuff like that. I ribeye roast. Oh, man, one time I did that. I told
Tell
my
you
wife,
what,
Jane Ron, I
You
said,
need
hey,
to teach that to his wife. You can chew the bone and suck the juice right out of it.
Give me a give me a J-U-A-N. What is this spell? Grandmaster Chef. So we crack up and joke, stuff like that.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's funny.
I still couldn't cook, but I need an assistant because I know the formula that I made
Gotcha.
up, and I have my own seasonings that I make. But I have like a 13 and a 14 and a half foot grill
Wow.
on a trailer, but it's a combination grill smoker. But I don't really smoke it. Smokes it. But when you put the meat closer to the box where the fire's at, it'll cook and smoke it at the same time. Oh, excellent.
Okay. Well, Juan, I'll tell you, it sounds like A, we need to find you a sous chef, and B, I better be getting an invite to the family cookout soon. Summertime. I know you're
Well,
going to be.
let's make some deals, and then you can fly over where even in Mexico, because we started the project, but we had to stop for a while. We're doing a 68 bed rooms motel, and then we plan to put a B&B in a swimming pool.
Oh, wow.
And one of the things that I tell my wife, when she said, "You exaggerate too much. I want to put a 21-foot grill, giant, long cylinder, so I could grill a lot of meat at the same time. It won't burn on me because you don't put the meat on the fire. You put it inside in the box on the outside. That's where the fire's at. So I'd have to put one on each side and maybe one in the middle. But that's my dream.
I love that. If you get that built, I'm also going to need an invite to that motel. I'll come out there. My wife and I love to stay in Mexico. We just got back a couple weeks ago, actually, from Puerto Vallarta. So,
that's child's play. I don't even like that place. It's all ocean. What do you want to look at a line for? You and your wife need to find out what it's really Mexico's about. You know what we
Vern,
go?
you need to listen.
We go to the jungles, and they have waterfalls. Oh man, so beautiful.
oh, wow.
Turquoise blue water. Yeah, my friend has my wife's friend has a friend. He owns a chain of hotels, and sometimes we stay at his. But he's got there's like a big giant, like a lake in front of his hotel, and he's got cages of these exotic birds, all different types of weird-looking, colorful birds that come from the jungles.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
he's even got some. I think he's got some white peacocks too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, it's so nice over there. You'd freak out. You wouldn't even want to go home when you see this. There's a place called Gorlones, and you go down the stairs. I think there's like 1,000 stairs that go down it, man. It's not even inclined. That's where the Indians used to live. And there's a big giant hole, and in the water, you can see the water. But if you go down, if you fall off the cliff, you're dead. But anyways, what they do for the tourists, they wrap a rope along the waist, and they hang on to it, a few people, and they let you walk down the hill on an incline, and you could stand at the edge and watch. You could see like the water whoosh, hitting the rocks. Golondrina, it's called. La Cueva de Golondrina, the cave of Golondrina. So out of nowhere, like maybe tens of thousands of birds come out of that cave, and bats too.
Oh, wow.
You know, they filmed some movies over there, like 2 or 3 movies over there already. And so there's a lot of hot spots. The place that I told you about, the waterfalls where we go, that used to be my friend's backyard. He died and he left a river house there, and maybe a few hundred feet you can see these big giant waterfalls where Johnny Weissmuller, the original Tarzan who did the movies in black and white, he's there taking pictures with Tim Mill, the guy that made all the movies and the
Yeah.
And then there's some presidents from a long time ago. That stuff. I thought he was joking around, but when he said, "No, I'm telling you." So but I did recognize.
When you get off the phone with this guy, I got something maybe a bit more realer in the AI. There's a property listed in Little Elm for 3 point. Let me see what it is real quick.
United States offered him that.
He's got it for sale for 3.8, but he's said on the AI call that he would take 2. So I don't know if that's real, but could be something.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Yeah, they got a lot of nice, real nice places in Mexico. They got like 3 giant big places where they have.
Joey, you want that one?
La Huasteca,
Which one's this?
Tamaulipas.
There's this property right here. I'm gonna send you the address.
La Huasteca Veracruzana.
Dude, this lady wanted $2.2 million for a $200,000 house, and she genuinely thought it
Yeah,
was worth
wow,
it.
I'd love to go see those.
No, you
Like it wasn't like she's being an
Yeah,
asshole
probably-
and she's
you're probably
like
right about
like just saying 2.2 million. She genuinely thought it was worth 2.2 million, and I'm sitting there like, lady, there's not been a single house in your home ever sold for more than 300 grand. Where are you getting these numbers from?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna definitely have to check that out there in Mexico. But yeah, in
So it
regards
sounded
to
like
the
it was
3
an older
properties
guy. I
that
just kind of
we were
listened to the
discussing
call a little bit.
yesterday, I just kind of let you know where I can be
I don't
at
know
on
if
each
that
of them,
number
and
that
we'll
he's
see if we
asking
can make
for
a
is
deal
true.
happen.
Because if it is, you could be in the. You
For
could be
the
into
property
something.
in Alexandria in Louisiana,
Is it
I
David?
think I could be
Yeah.
around
That's
15,000
his first
cash.
name.
Yeah,
the
I just looked. I
property-
just pulled it on
For the property
PropWire.
in
And
Dallas,
that's
I
the
can
owner,
be
David.
around
Oh, I can't say the name
105,000
because they
cash.
cut.
And then for the property in Jackson, Mississippi, I would need
Trying
to
to
be
not get
around
you blocked
30,000
here.
cash.
Yeah, we're on our last leg.
Nah, you wait till I know them. I wouldn't be able to make. I won't make a penny off of them.
Yeah, I figured as much since you're wholesaling them, but that is just kind of where my numbers came in at. So if you're able to potentially go and work with the seller to get a reduction, I'd love to make something happen here for sure. But those are the ranges that I got to be in for those.
Yeah. Nah, we probably have
6.6 acres right there on the lake.
They're too
That'd be
low, and
worth
I don't
something.
think that
What are they
the
asking?
sellers will want to go lower.
He said 2 million. They've got it listed
They're
for
at their
3.8.
like at their
and-
deadline. They don't want to go no further.
Gotcha.
PropWire saying it's
Okay.
3.9.
No worries.
but
Well, Juan,
if he's genuinely
I'm
at
interested
2,
in all 3 of them. If something changes,
and it's really worth
I would be happy to
anything in the
move
threes.
forward and get the process
mean,
started on all 3 of them.
could be.
So just let me know if you do end up talking to the sellers and something like a reduction seems possible. I'd love to scoop these up
I'll
from
put
you
it in private chat for
get you paid, and then leave enough room for me and my team to get paid as well.
Yeah, the only problem is like the one you're talking about, 105. That's you're taking 50,000 right off the bat,
Hmm.
which makes me immediately not be able to make nothing.
Yeah. No, I understood.
Sometimes we get good deals. Sometimes people are tight.
For sure.
Well, yeah, I think you already know that. Not everybody wants to give you a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes sometimes, for sure. But yeah, no worries. You have my number now, so anytime you get a deal, feel free to send it my way. I'll take a look at anything that comes across my desk, and I'm happy to run numbers on literally any property in any state in the country. We'll work it if the numbers make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, but I was just gonna ask you, where do you get your comps from?
A couple different sources. I use a software called PropStream and another software called Privy. And then in the state of Texas, primarily, we use a software called Propelio.
Yeah, I know all those, but they're off by a lot. The best thing to do is when you go to Texas, see if you can get access to a realtor that has the MLS, because the MLS, the multiple listing, it'll show you what the property sold like within the. We try to go half a mile. If we can't find nothing in half a mile, the farthest we go is one. One of the radius would be 1 mile. And
Yeah.
if it's within that, then other than that, I don't go to PropStream because they're off.
Yeah.
Zillow tell you one thing, they're off $40,000 always.
Yeah, no, Zillow's way off, but we find good comps on PropStream. They have MLS data on there, and we've been using them for about 5.5 years now. And usually we're pretty spot on with our comps, and we do the same type of process. We look in a half-mile radius. We look in the past 90 days at anything that has sold that has comparable bed bath count, square footage, lot size, and everything like that. So, yeah, I mean, for the Dallas property specifically, the ARV that I got was 200. So, at a purchase price of 155, if I have to make a fee on top of that, and then my buyer has to pay money for the rehab, I'm thinking 20, 30,000. There's not going to be enough room left for them on the bone for the flip. So that's why my offer came in around 105, because then I can add my fee there. I can get it to my buyer. They can do their rehab and then still make maybe 50, 40, 50K on the flip.
Okay, because when my buddy's got MLS, and he said that, like, he said he ranged it from 190 to 235. You know, if you fix it. So that's what I'm telling you. Top string and them, they always come down with low.
Yeah, I mean, he got 190. I was at 200, so we kind of got the same range. I don't know if I could get up to 235 though, but I definitely see the 190.
Up to 235.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Okay,
right,
if
sir.
I get some, I'll send it your way.
Yeah.
Never hurts to try.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Feel free to send anything you get my way. I'll take a look at all of them.
Okay, Jordan. Thanks.
All right, Juan. Thank you, sir. You take care.
Okay. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning. When did you wake up?
I woke up. What time is it? 9:24. I woke up at like 8:30.
I woke up at 9:11.
That's like the latest you've slept in a long time, bro. Is Joey talking to a seller? Unmute yourself, brother.
Yeah, I think he is. He might be talking about one I sent him. Might be onto something. He's having a conversation. It said they've got it listed for 3.8. Supposedly a guy was taking 6 acres on the water in Little Elm. So he could be, one of those, assign it for 2.2 and get away with it. Who knows? I don't know. That would be dream. That would be the best case scenario, but we'll
see. For real. Thinking actually is with this 10 unit in Concord, I might be interested in like specifically marketing for big multifamily deals like that.
Dude, I think everybody would love to do that. I think the cost per lead on that, when you just get into that. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would imagine that the cost per lead just on running it yourself and just managing it to find that is probably going to be $500 to $1,000 a lead or something like that. I would imagine. I mean, and maybe
that's a lot.
Yeah, because I would imagine it's going to be a good amount, dude.
That's
now again, if you how many of them do you need to close? But
right, I mean, I wonder what the
because if it costs you 20 grand to get one of them done, and you make 100, then that's just the price. It's just cost of business,
You can do that all day. Yeah, maybe we can put our heads together on that and try to find a cost-effective way to do some of that marketing. Because, I mean, you just think you do 3 to 5 regular size transactions, 15K average a month, and then you do like one of those a month where you're making 50 to 150K. That would be all right.
You're not mad at it.
This guy wasn't wrong though. I do see a comp here at 236.
I got you.
Was this the guy you're?
I guess what's got you needing the money?
Yeah.
Understood. Do you have another property you're going to be moving to already? Something that you already own, or are you going to be purchasing something else? Okay, so you're going to you just want to cash out on this to get some money, and you already have a place you're going to. Got it. How long have you been at this place for?
About 20 years, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a lot of history here there with you then. Got it. Do you raise your kids here like the whole nine?
Yeah.
Understood. Where are you going to be moving to now?
Well, I've got several options. Just around the other one, leave and be with Arkansas.
Got it. So it's just picking out which one you want to go to more?
Yeah, several places.
Understood. Okay. And who's the one that had it listed like that? That was your decision to put it up for the 3.8, or was the realtor pushing for that, thinking that they could get it?
Well, we've had, the realtor been over here, that.
Wait, say that again?
I said, yeah, the realtor prices, yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And then offers just have not been coming in anywhere near that, obviously.
Well, we've had several offers with that. Nothing happened.
Okay. Okay. If we could get the realtor out of the agreement and you didn't have to pay any commissions, what do you think the best you'd be willing to take right now would be?
2.
Okay, that's considering no commit. Like even if you don't have to pay anything, you wouldn't do any better than that too.
No.
Okay, so if I came in like 1.7 to 1.9, that wouldn't be a range that would work for you.
No, we gotta be 2.
Okay. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. If I could agree to the 2, the only way I could get this done, there's 2 ways I could get it done at the 2. What option number 1 would be basically I make you payments over time, and we did it that way, and I could probably pay a little bit more than the 2 if I'm being honest. And then option number 2 is we get the realtor to get you out of the agreement, and I actually throw it up on the MLS myself. And basically, you would net the $2 million in your pocket. I would cover everything. If there's anything that comes up on an inspection, I will pay for it myself, and that would be kind of a hands-off service. And you would net the full $2 million in about 60 to 90 days. So, out of those 2, which do you think work better for you?
Man, I just don't know.
Would you be open to payments on this if we could get you a little bit more?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay. So we got to just see that if we can figure out a way to get you out of the listing agreement with the agent, even if we got to pay or something to get you out, I could pretty confidently get you $2 million net in your pocket.
Oh my God, he's really doing it.
Okay.
Sure,
So
closer.
give me 1 second. Let me just double check my numbers. If I am good to go at the $2 million, do you think we could get the agreement started today, and then we'll figure out everything with your agent?
Well, I'll tell my realtor, see what she says.
Got it. So you got to talk to her first before we do anything?
Yeah, I think it's a wild idea.
Okay. Do you think you could speak with, or do you think we could get on a call with your agent maybe? Because maybe I could just use your agent to do what I'm about to do anyways.
What number could she call you on?
I'll send you a text with my cell phone, David, because I'm going to be on the road in about 2 hours. But if we could talk before then, I will definitely be available for her.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to text you my cell phone right now. And then, I mean, what I'm thinking, maybe I could just work with her. We could drop the price on the listing and then get it sold that way. And then we just cover all the costs and pay her commission and do it that way. I think that might be a way to still get her the commission and you not have to pay anything out of your pocket and get you to net the $2 million you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to her.
Okay. Yeah. See if you could talk to her, get me on a call, and we'll take it from there.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay. And I'll circle back in a couple hours once I'm done being on the road if I don't hear from you. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You take care, brother. Bye bye. So he has an agent already, but bro.
Hey, are the numbers real on this?
Yeah. I can probably sell this for like 2.5 million on the market right now, 2.4, 2.5. So let's say
it's
we
on the
listed
market
it.
now. So I think you know, that's the hard part is that it's already on there.
Hard, but not hard because it's up for 3.8. If I can just talk to this fucking agent and be like, look,
Well, the thing
Drop
is,
the price down to 2.4.
we might need to find a. It'd be nice to find a buyer to say, hey, look, we're already ready to close on this thing at 2.5. And the thing
Question
is,
is
the
what
agent
buyer is going to take this? Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Even if you find there's somebody, it's 6.7 acres. Somebody could build different things out there or live out there for themselves or whatever.
You got people out here?
And where's Little Elm? Dallas?
This is Dallas.
Dallas? Dude, I'm telling you, you're
out
talking
here.
about something coming down from 3.8 to 2.1 cash. 2.2 cash. Somebody's interested. If you go to that agent and say, "Hey, I've already got a buyer at 2.2. We're ready to close on it. Seller wants to go." She can't not take the offer because if the seller wants to accept it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you might be right, bro. I just might gotta reach out to some big money buyers out there.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, dude, this place is sick.
It's right on the water, dude. Somebody
This
might
is
turn
like
that
my
thing
dream
into
house.
somebody might turn that thing into luxury condos, or you never know.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. I was thinking just work with the realtor as an ovation, make a quick 100K on the novation, and fucking pay the commission, and have her drop the price and like utilize her. And then if anything comes out that we gotta like,
But if you do that, she could just tell the seller, "I don't need this guy. I'll just drop the price for you."
I know that's what I was also thinking.
So that way, I think if you come in with a buyer already, say, "Hey, we're ready to close already. We've talked to him. He wants to."
Or I just come up with I'll just get him 2 million and just wholesale it like I would always do anyways, and just put it out for fucking 2.2.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you find the buyer, you're done with her.
You have me thinking very hard right now.
Hey, that's what we do over here at Newly. I mean, unless you want Jordan to have the biggest assignment of this competition, just leave it. Don't even work on this deal.
Ooh.
It ain't happening. We'll pop 100 piece real quick.
Dude, I legit think it's minimum worth at least 3. I think you could definitely at least sell it for 2.2. Yeah,
Do I call him back and just be like, dude, tell your realtor I'm sending you. You're just gonna pay the commission. We'll do a cash deal, 60-day close, and that's it. I'm buying it.
The 0.75 of that is at 3. The 0.75 is 250. So your assignment fee just without anything is already at 250. Is if you're marketing it out at that.
Yeah. The thing is there's no fucking comps that support anything over here. It says estimated value on PropStream is 2.4.
Propelia has it at Propelia only has it at 1.6, bro.
Oh yeah.
1.6 to 1.9.
And you might even need to get on the phone with them and say, "Hey, I'm looking at the tax assessed, and the tax assessed is 2.5. I think that's why you're not moving it right now. So I can get you really close, probably to the 2 million, but for sure, I might need to even be at 1.75 or 1.8 or something because."
No, I tried to anchor him there. He was like, "Nah."
He wasn't.
2 million my bottom.
He wasn't having it. Yeah. Much love, Rita. Throw Rita's comment up on there, will you? Por favor. Showing your boy some love. Much love to you, Rita. Appreciate you, my brother.
Good stuff, Jordan, with 75K assignment. That's motivation right there. Was good. Jordan, do it.
Ooh, wait.
And Nico said anything in Maryland ready to go. Yes, bro. Cumberland, Maryland. I have a turnkey fucking duplex. We're selling it for $130,000. It's rented out for $17.50 a month. If that sounds like that's interesting to you, or you have a buyer for it, let me know.
Let's go. Let's go. Make disco deals happen on the live. Scoop it up, Nico.
I mean, come on, $17.50 and you're buying it for $130. That ain't a bad deal. Might be in the hood.
Yeah.
Might be in the hood, but fuck it. I'll buy in the hood.
Facts.
I got about 22 minutes, Jordan.
Yep. Sounds good, bro. I'm gonna get one more deal assigned today. It's a little baby, 2,500, but that will be the second locked up from the live challenge. My girl Tayani doing her thing to get it locked up.
All right. I'm gonna put a reminder. I just texted him too to be like, dude, let's just do it this way.
You're gonna text this guy?
You already did.
The $2 million guy?
Yeah.
Better pick up that phone and give him a call, brother.
No, trust me, I am. Well, I already did talk to him. Just
The newly leads, the newly leads, they shake people. You see what I'm saying? They get you shook. You don't know what to do when you get one.
They get me scared.
Shaking in his boots. Oh man. Cardo got wings. All right, guys, I'm on here. I got a meeting at 11 and then 12, so I'll stay on until 11. Then I got a meeting at 11 and 12, and if y'all are on, I'll be on. If not, hop off. Got date night tonight with the wife, so we got to take the kids out to her folks' house.
Hey, that sounds like fun, brother. I think Joey's popping off here at the top of the hour.
All right, that's perfect.
And yeah, I'll probably do the same and just work in the shadows for the rest of the day. And we come back hard with the passion session on Monday morning.
Yeah, passion of the well, I don't think of anything good that rhymes, but passion of the real estate, I guess.
Passion of the wholesaler. Facts.
Passion of the wholesale. Joey's he's got to wrap his head around this. There's like dudes willing to take a sizable discount, whether if it's really worth that. So I got to figure that out. Shit, at this point, even if you find a buyer, take it to the agent and say, hey, we charge 3%. I mean, something on this is better than nothing.
For sure. I feel like there's a lot of ways to skin this cat. Real spill.
Holy feel. Now you know how I feel.
What you talking about in Lebanon, Indiana?
All right, I got to get these leads over to my guy so he can call today. We got a ton of these AI leads now that I found out. Shit, this one that he's talking to is another AI lead. That Mexican dude you talked to, AI lead. Now that I found out where they're going in our system, dude, like, you wouldn't believe I got a huge amount of data and just letting this AI work it. It's not a bad look.
No, it's kind of nice, bro. Technology is actually, it blows my mind a little bit. Because, like, I mean, jump back 10, 15 years. And if you want somebody reaching out to all of those leads, that's got to be a butt in a seat doing that actively. And you got to probably pay that person salary And maybe you find somebody who does that on commission, but that's kind of like salaried work, you know. And the
Oh
fact that
yeah,
a computer can just do that now
dude.
is
And the crazy
insane.
thing is, like, you think about AI, voice, and video. We're really on like year 2 or 3. Year 5
Yeah,
and 6, like it's gonna be ridiculous.
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
replace
insane.
everybody with AI, even Nelson.
No, please don't.
That's
Let me
cold
just make
blooded.
it to where my kids get out of college. Let me just last long enough to. If you think about it, us like if you're gonna have kids, Joey, you better hurry up and do it because we're like literally the last generation that can find a job, work it for the long haul or whatever. Pretty soon after us, like my kids, it's gonna be like if you don't know how to do something for real, there's no job for you. The AI can
You're
do it.
fucked.
Like there's
Yeah,
no
You're
more of like
yeah.
just hey, we've got a marketing department with 20 people and they all bullshit all day and every once in a while they work. It's like, no, we got a marketing department with 2 people. They either work or get fired.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be on the chopping block at all times. That's the way to run a business, unfortunately. No one wants to be that guy, but get shit done. Nothing. Wait, who was saying this the other day? Nothing motivates somebody more than the fear of death. we were
That's a pretty
talking.
good motivator.
We were talking about Oh, that we were talking about Pablo. That's what we were talking. I'm in fucking Colombia, guys. I mean, you know it's gonna come up sometimes. Fucking the job sites out here, bro. The way that the construction happened, nothing motivated the workers out here to build these buildings that are fucking up and beautiful out here more than the fear of death. It was either you got it done in my time frame or I will kill all of you, and that was the mentality.
I mean, what do
That's
you
crazy.
do? You don't have a choice.
You it's either you do it or you die. So fucking
Hey,
get
what
to
I tell
work.
you yesterday, you either get down or lay down.
You gotta start ducking, diving, and dodging out here. Fuck.
Dodgeball. You can dodge. If you can dodge Pablo, you can build a bridge.
Oh fuck! I love it. I love it.
And I'm gonna holler at this dude in Pensacola.
All right. Look at these.
Is this the one that's freaking like absurd?
All right. A lot of AI leads to get through. We'll work on that. Answer this email. Hey man, I really same, but I guarantee it. Hey, sorry, man. It got super busy and actually forgot. Once you send that contract, we'll take a look at it today and get back with you. All right.
Bro, you know what I need to do is go golfing, man. Golly.
There you go. When's the last time you've been doing that?
Bro, it's been weeks. Last time I went, I was in Arizona in April, I think. And I was trying to go like once a week this year so I could get good, but you know, things happen. What about this guy, Najee? We'll call him real quick. Najee. Najee Sabir. Birria tacos. Wait, failed to fetch messages. What the hell? Turn you guys down a little bit. Hey, Najee, this is Jordan. How's it going? Good, good. Yes, sir. I'm just reaching out about your property over there on Potomac Ave. Shot you a couple of text messages in the past few days, and I see that you tried to call in to the office line, and we missed you yesterday. So I just wanted to get you on the phone to see if you're still looking to sell that property. You said sure? Okay. How much are you looking to get for it?
Say it again.
How much are you looking to get for it?
I was hoping it's about 64, 65.
64, 65,000? Okay. All right. All right. I hear you. And if I can get you a price that made you happy today, are you ready to get the process started right now? If we could agree on a price, basically the way my process works is I'm going to ask you a few questions about the property. Once I have all the info, I'll get you an offer. If that number makes sense for you, I can type up and send over a purchase agreement to your email that we can go over together. And then as long as we're both good with everything in the agreement, we can both sign it, and then we'll get it sent over to a title company who will act as a third party between us.
Because I'm in the hospital right now with sugar's high. I got quiet 5, 10, 15 minutes. But you have to give me a whole spiel. I sell 50 houses a year for the last 10 years, so I know I want to understand what cash principal buyer. And I still own about 40 properties. So just get to the nuts and the bolts for the time sake. I'm in the hospital on the infinite pools of blood.
Okay. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I won't take up too much of your time here then. I'll just ask you a few questions about really the condition of the property so I can go and run my numbers, and then I can get back to you with an offer. So as far as the condition, how's the foundation and the structure?
It's solid. New roof, new windows, new glass block, new kitchen, new bath, new doors, security doors. Elected is secluded, folding beds, hot water tank like new. And first paint job on the outside. New porch in the front, steps, tuck point, foundation tank. 10 grand down and lower.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
This all happened within the last 6, 7 months. All that new stuff, 35,000, somewhere in that area.
Okay. And how's the condition and the age of the electrical and the plumbing system? Okay. Is this property on public water and sewer? Is the property on public water and sewer, or is it on a septic tank?
Yes, public.
Okay. All right. I think that is as much information as I need about the condition to kind of run my numbers here. If we can agree on a price, how quickly are you looking to close this?
I'm waiting on the contract.
What's that?
I'll be waiting on your contract.
Yeah. So I'm saying
With the terms and conditions, and how long it's going to take to close?
Typically we work on a 30 to 60 day timeline. Would that work for you?
What? 60? Unless we agree on a number, but why 60?
Yeah, just because we like to give ourselves enough room. So we put 60 days in the contract, but I emphasize with my team that we want to close as close to day 30 as possible. The additional 30 days is because, in my experience, going through transactions, sometimes title issues come up that are unexpected that we have to clear, and we have time to do that. And then that also gives me enough time to make sure we can have title work is done already.
Before I bought it, after, because I'm going to refinance it at one time.
Okay.
No title issues. Well, go ahead with your spiel. I want to interrupt.
No, you're good. And basically, that 60 days is to make sure if there's anything that comes up on the title, we have enough time to handle that without having to sign an extension. And that also gives us enough time to do our due diligence and the inspections, get my team inside, and have my partners view the property as well. So I'm flexible on the 60 days. If 30 is what works best for you, I'm open to that, and we'll do what we can to make it happen in that timeline for you. I do have one more question before I go and run my numbers here, and this question is just because I'm a curious man. I'm just wondering, what has you interested in selling this property right now? Did you get this as a flip?
Retire, and I'm relocating. I've been doing this for 57 years. Interest more important to me than real estate.
Okay, so downsizing, retiring, and you said you've been investing in real estate for quite some time?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. No, I absolutely understand that. I hope to have a similar story to share in my future as well. I'm super passionate about real estate. I think it's a really good industry, and it sounds like you've done well for yourself. So I love that, man. I appreciate you letting me talk your ear off a little bit and ask you some questions about the property. If you can give me about 3 to 5 minutes, I'll just place you on a brief hold. I'm gonna go get the property pulled up. I'm gonna take a look at the neighborhood, and I can come right back to you with an offer. Okay? All right. I'll be right back. Thank you, sir.
$2,000.
Say $2,000.
Yes, sir. Don't be scared.
Nah, this is in Cleveland, Ohio, and right off the bat, I'm seeing 22K, 20K, 27K.
$2,000.
Yeah, this guy wants, what did he say, 60, 65?
Yeah, you gotta come in at like fucking, you know what you gotta do.
Yeah, well, hold on. Here's one at 70. Here's another one at 70. Those might have sold together. How do I find out if a property sold with another property on PropStream? Let's see, I bet you I could just open up both and see who it was sold to.
Dude, I still haven't been able to fix Instagram. Oh, good.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was a package deal, 35K a piece. This
Oh
guy's
shit!
crazy.
I did that wrong. Fuck. Waste of time.
Bro, I've never seen a neighborhood of comps so low in my life.
Where you at? Detroit? Gary, Indiana?
Cleveland.
Where you at?
Cleveland.
Cleveland? Yeah, same thing.
Cleveland, Ohio. 48 hours.
Yeah, this is the kind of guy you just go back and say, you know what, man, I just was running the numbers out there, and I think for what you're looking for what I'm trying to do, they don't even work. And well, what are you trying to do? Actually, he won't ask you that, but
we got to be a 5-10K, brother. I think I was right with 2K. I felt it.
I think ARVs maybe like 65.
Does he need a full rehab?
Nah, it sounds like he just updated most of it. Roof is new, kitchens and bathrooms are new, updated, new front porch.
Got it. 3K.
Yeah, right. Let's see, it is
big boy numbers.
Dang, it's 1,200 square feet too. This guy's gonna be pissed. All right, 65K ARV. We'll call it 10K on rehab.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think Jordan's scared to make this offer right now.
Jordan, don't make this offer.
Come on, chat. I'm gonna hit him at.
Wait, did we get another JV in?
I'm gonna hit him at 10K.
Let's go.
Jordan, don't make this offer. Don't do this, man. Don't
8 to
don't
10K. You got
I'm
this.
telling
Shit. Don't be
you,
scared.
8 to
Don't listen to
10K,
Nelson.
absolutely.
You don't have
Oh,
to
I ain't
do. You
scared.
don't have to do this, man.
Closer, Jordan. He's not a closer, bro.
But I'm an opener.
You still there with me? All right, awesome. I appreciate your patience.
I'm in hope.
So it sounds like I'm not going to have to spend a whole lot in the property to fix anything up. It seems like you've done a pretty good job of that. But based on what I'm seeing in the neighborhood, I think after repair value on this is maybe $70,000. And with that being said, even if I only have to spend around 10,000 on the property, I think I'm gonna have to be somewhere around $8,000 to $10,000 cash on this.
How much?
About $8,000 to $10,000 cash.
Oh, man. I wouldn't be interested.
Yeah, no, I hear you. If I cover all the closing costs and there's no real estate commissions or anything like that that you have to worry about, what do you think the best price you could do is?
Nowhere near that. I don't want to get deep on that. I was pretty much just like to the truth.
What does this guy sound like he's chewing on gravel or what? I'm sorry, I had a hard time understanding you. What was that?
You said something like 10,000.
Yeah,
That's still in the property.
yeah.
All that work I got to that house.
It sounds like you've done a fair amount of work, and I completely respect it. But like,
35,000.
yeah, the hard thing is, yes, sir. No, and I hear you. I heard you. It sounds like it's in really good condition. Okay.
Ovation at 38,000, by the way.
What you got you can sell me?
I got a water bottle right here.
Can you send me some property? I'm going to show you how I'm going to act. I'm going to cash it out with a fair price.
All right, guys.
You
I
gonna
gotta
give me a
jump
fair
into
price
the
for my
meeting.
water
I'll
bottle?
get y'all boys back, man.
I don't care where the property is. You got some inventory, send us out. And I'm going to sell it quick. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Okay. But on your house, if I could use an agent and I could list this thing, pivot to Novation really quick. Try to pitch for Novation.
We go in together and buy. I have a non-profit.
I can't really hear you, but pitch to innovation. See if he's down.
Pivot to Novation, 38,000. If you could move it for 65, if it's actually worth 65, you could probably come up to 30. Come up to 30. Be like, let me ask you this:
No, I hear you. Let me ask you this, Najee. If so, I'm connected with some agents in the area, and there is a route that I can offer you. And all properties don't qualify for this, but I think because this one's in such good shape and you put so much work into it, they would be a good candidate. What we could do is I could reach out to my agents in the area, and we could basically have them list the property for us. And we would take care of the commission, we would take care of the showings, we would take care of everything like that. So the number that we agree to would be the number that's net to you in your pocket, and then I'll do what I got to do on the back end to work with the agent to get it sold to an end buyer. That is an option, and I could get my offer up a little bit. And so that's why I was wondering what the best price you could do on this is, because at 65, there's just not enough room for me to list it with my agent, get my agent paid, and then have enough room in there for it to be.
I got other properties you could do the same thing too. Put that together.
As far as listing them, you're saying? Yeah, listen, as many properties as you have that are in good condition, that is an option that I can present. My agents are hungry, they're ready to go, and we could get it up on the MLS in the next 3 to 5 days. Once we acquire some photos realistically, and then we'll just we'll see what the market says, and we'll get you taken care of, and then we'll make a little spread ourselves, and then everybody's happy in that scenario. So if you have more properties, I'd be looking.
It makes a lot of money to sell in the house, so they don't have a certification. I rather wait till money to start doing it. No matter how much I go, all my paperwork.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
And I work out the hospital, but right now I ain't bring nothing out of it. So,
okay.
Monday be a good time we can talk.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a call on Monday morning, or do you want me to shoot you a text? What works best for you?
He's so guys. Going for the text.
All right, thanks, Najee. You take care. I'll talk to you Monday. Bro, you know what's crazy is in my rehab calculator, I forgot to change my rehab number from 30K to 10K.
So you
So we
probably
probably
could have
could have
came up
got it to
higher.
maybe like 25.
I think you can get him
Uh,
30K in his pocket and novate it, and you're gonna make some money on that.
yeah.
I think that's the
And I
way
think
to
I
do
could
it.
get him to maybe chew on 30K, even though he spent 35K. But
I think you can.
like he didn't yell at me, you know. He didn't tell me to fuck off. He was just like, "Oh man, that's low. I spent this
He's
much.
like,
Like,
damn man,
let's see
that's
if we can
low,
do
and
something else."
fucking, I like how you do business though. So let's do some business together. That's literally how that
And,
happened.
yeah, he's like, "I got other properties that we could do that on too." Like, yeah, let me sell me 4. We'll novate all of them. We'll make a little spread and get you taken care of on all 4, brother.
That's it. I'm fine making 5-10 grand a pop as long as I get paid and you get paid. I'm happy. Fuck. But
That's
I
true.
do
That's
gotta get
true.
out of here. I gotta just go grab this freaking car and get to one more appointment. So
Yes, sir.
let's end the day with the soapbox or the live with the soapbox. And do you want to take the reins because you just signed a gigantic deal, or?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I feel like a broken record, but I just think the universe is showing me a lot of things right now, and I'm trying to listen and share. But today, I think just want to discuss and talk about faith, and I think I've mentioned it a few times in the past week or so. But I think like I'm not where I'm trying to go yet, right? But I think you have to have unshakable and unwaverable faith in yourself at every turn, no matter what the hell you're doing. If you're trying to build your business, if you're trying to wholesale real estate, if you're trying to get fit in the gym, I think the easiest path to accomplishing whatever goals you have set out is to just have so much faith in yourself that even if the closest person in your life comes and tells you, hey, listen, I don't think you can do it, you're still convinced 100% that you can, and you keep trying to do it until you accomplish it. And then you get to look at everybody. We ain't even going to say, I told you so, because we ain't about that energy around here, but we'll just let our actions speak louder than our words, and we'll just let them watch the success. So have unshakable, unwaverable faith in yourself all the time. I don't care what it is, you can do it. You got to know that, and then do it and let those actions show everybody that you know what the hell you were talking about the whole time.
Fuck yeah. And I'm gonna go in on faith too today, guys. So I was watching a video yesterday, I forget who it was, but they were talking about how faith is not when you know you can do something and you just keep pushing to do it. Faith is when you don't think you can do something, but you have a belief. It's something you're doing something you've never done before. It's like you're doing something that is the fucking impossible and you're making it possible. That's when you need faith. If it's like, okay, I'm going to go to gym tomorrow morning, I do that every day. I don't need faith to go to the gym anymore. But if for Jordan, who hasn't gotten his ass in the gym in like 5 months, for him to go to the gym tomorrow, he needs some goddamn faith that he's going to fucking go because he isn't doing it right now. To him, it's not possible. For us to be making $1 million a year, $1 million a month, you need faith to have that vision. And it's something that hasn't been done by us yet. It's been done by other people, but you have to have faith in you, your people around you. And it's just because you can't see it does not mean it's not achievable. You have to have that faith to make yourself see it, even when it is unachievable. And that's how you fucking stay in the game. So, Jordan, good shit on that 75K fucking assignment fee, brother. We're going to ring the horn for you
Appreciate
really
you.
quick because you fucking deserve it, bro. And then we gonna get out of here. Wait. I think Mauricio's in here. I'm probably. What's good? No, this is for Jordan's fucking 75K assignment fee. Y'all still lying? Yep. But guys, everybody go have a good weekend. Make sure you spend some time with your families away from the business for at least 24 hours this weekend. That's all I ask of you guys. Jordan, I appreciate you coming up here every fucking day. Quick announcement, my brother Louis Morales is coming up on Monday. He's going to be locking up contracts with us. He's a fucking beast with Novation, so you guys are going to be getting way more Novation value than you can from me and Jordan. So he will be up here showing us some shit. And make sure you guys stay tuned. 10:30 a.m. Central Time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We will be here. Really quick, someone said the assigned contracts are for this month. Yes, they are, my brother. We have fucking 162K assigned just in the last 42 days or 43 days total from contracts that were contracted in the last 43 days. So start to finish, we're showing you guys how this shit's done live. Let's get it. Have a good
There we
weekend,
go.
guys. Peace the fuck out, yo.
Much love, y'all.